Piers, if we go through one by one, I'm not sure if we have enough time to go through simply the 270 plus journalists that have been killed in the past 2 years alone. But I want to highlight just a few of those that have been killed over the past 100 years, either by Israel, the Israeli military, or by Zionist terrorist organizations. Zionist terrorist organizations here, I'm borrowing the phrase used by the British government and the BBC back in the early 20th century, when there was some sort of credibility amongst establishment media and the British political system. Let's go as far back as 1924, when at the time there was an anti-Zionist Jewish journalist who was Dutch by the name of Jacob Israel de Haan, who was killed by the Haganah, which was one of the key groups that actually formed the Israeli military afterwards, because he wrote anti-Zionist articles in 1924. Let's go into this century when we're looking at Raffaele Cirello, who was an Italian photographer for Corriere della Sera, who was killed, murdered in Ramallah in 2002. Or let's look at Shireen Abu Akleh, an American Christian who was sniped by the Israeli military the day they wanted to go in and commit more crimes in Jenin, in the West Bank. And not only did they not rest at murdering her on camera, they decided to attack her funeral in front of the world because of the impunity that Israel has. Let's look at the beginning of this genocide in 2023, when they killed Reuters journalists on the border with Lebanon. And they killed Isam there and blew off the legs of Christina Abiasi. There is a string of perpetual attempts by the Israeli military to murder anybody who wants to show the world the truth of what Zionism is and what Israel does. So the fact that we are here today in 2025 discussing or giving any sort of credence to serial killers, serial liars, as if what they say bears any weight whatsoever, is actually reflective, as a shame, more onto us as media personalities and as channels and as newspapers, because you wouldn't be sitting down with a serial killer or a serial rapist and giving them any sort of credence or credibility to what they're saying. You would see that long litany and long list of their crimes and understand that whatever they say means nothing.